Hey rebels. Okay, so Spirit said, forgive them for they know not what they do. Spirit also wants me to let you know that your theme song entering this battle and as it meets its completion is I want you to take me to Funky Town. Spirit got me over here cracking up. I had to take a moment before I even came into this read, but I hope that you're well. And matter of fact, ain't no hope about it. Spirit is obviously telling me that you very much so are. Okay, so what I am being shown right now is that somebody keep on treating your ass like you're Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace and their energy. And Spirit is saying that this is all about energy. This read is all about energy. Spirit is saying that whomever these people or this person is in your life, their energy reeks of Dennis the Menace. That they do shit because they feel that they just can. They project shit because they are just so preoccupied with you when they need to be preoccupied with taking care of their own business. They are literally not getting the message. I was going to say so much more, but no, Spirit said they're not getting the message. They refuse to take the message. So therefore, they're about to see what the fuck happens to bad little boys. All right, so I was going to do a love reading, but and this is my one of the decks that I go to for love readings, especially about the ins and outs and the difficulties of them all. Spirit said this ain't got nothing to do with love. This is a lot about obsession. They're using the word love as an item of disguise because they don't know how to express themselves. So therefore they oh my goodness, they don't know how to express themselves. So therefore, they live in a state of reaction. And Spirit is trying to get them to understand that you have the right to defend yourself. That self-defense is a real thing. And the beautiful thing about self-defense is when you are living in facts, ain't nothing that the truth can't get you out of, honey. Ain't nothing that the truth can't get you out of. I'm telling you, when I first came in this, I was gonna, the top of the morning to your message was motherfucker think that it's sweet, and they really do think that it's sweet. So we're gonna put this over here. I'm gonna straighten this out while I talk to you for a bit and express to you how yeah. So they yeah, so your energy. Let me take a breath. Your energy is Mr. Wilson. But you not taking this shit. This shit is not gonna run like the rebooting of Dennis the Menace at all. Spirit is in that you really are gonna teach this motherfucker such a lesson because they think that things are so sweet with you because you're so kind and you're so nurturing and they've done plenty of things to poke at you and they've been poking at the bear and not realizing that the bear that they've been poking at really is a transforming ass beast because they think that you're just so cute and cuddly and that there's nothing that you would possibly do to them that is going to make them really run. Ooh, loud confirmation. That's really going to make them run away from you in terrifying horror. But this is why Spirit is also saying that this is an energetic read because what they don't know, and even if there are cross watches here, what they don't know is that though you are aligned with your earthly body and your spirit, though you have an understanding of boundaries and alignment, though you don't do anything to intentionally harm anyone, and when you do realize that you've done something to harm someone, you see it as a lesson, right? But there is a there is this portion, I heard prospect, of your spirit that is lying and is awake. So what spirit is telling me is that there is it's that like that powerful red button, that powerful red telephone. They know that spirit understands that this part of your spirit cannot be something that lives within you of permanence, that is only injected into you when it is necessary. And it does not move or it's not accessed against who it is that you are, baseline and at the core of your being. I hope this makes sense to you, honey, because the images that I'm getting, it's like It's like having that level of protection within your household. With, it's not just in a vote, it's in a vote, and it's in a coded safety box, and then it's in another one that has your fingerprint. That the only person who can access this is you when necessary, when it's called for, when you've had enough. Spirit is saying that this is a very bullying energy that keeps on taunting at you. And it has been taunting at you so much so you are about to make that energetic call to your ancestors, to your spirit team, to the divine and the universe. Handle that business. Because it's not even about you being exhausted. It's about you just tired of entertaining somebody else's childish behaviors that has nothing to do with you other than the fact that they're envious, they're jealous, they don't know how else to occupy their time. The trends that they have been following, the things that they thought was of value, does not give them that high that you give them that they are able to access from you by bothering you. And unfortunate for them, because oh my goodness, the hell and the fury that they're about to feel for fucking with you. They don't want that. But they are about to get exactly what it is that they've been asking for. Now, I've been sitting there channeling for a while, but honey, look, let's go ahead and get into it. So I pulled out this deck. Like, you know what? I feel the energy, but Spirit, go ahead and show it to me. We have danger here with the Tower. They just don't know. Now, this Ace of Cups right here, this Ace of Shallots. When I put this down, I asked them, Spirit, what is this about? What is this about? So this that I was asking about is this Four of Wands, right? So you have this Tower. Then there's the Four of Wands. They feel that they found that golden door. That they are finally about to see what's on the other side of them trying to take you down. Them perceiving that all they need to do is hit you one good time. Because they've been doing little minor, tedious, just small things to you. And it's their energy, it's their mental mindset. I want to remind you, this is all about energy. It's the thoughts that they've been having. It's the contradictions of their thoughts and their lifestyles and the things that they say out loud and the things that they keep to themselves. It's all just a cesspool of just disease. A cesspool of disease it is. And they really think that they finna walk their cheap ass on the other side of this golden door that belongs to you, your kingdom, your space, your energy, what it is that you are doing to elevate yourself, how it is that you are changing yourself, how it is that you are not even necessarily changing yourself, but readjusting yourself to be better for you and those who you nurture around you, those who have earned that peace from you, those who have earned an influential example of what peace looks like and how it resonates. And they just feel that you believe that you are just so fucking good, that you are just too good to be involved in the chaos, so they want to pull you into it. Spirit has told they ass to walk the fuck away from this. Spirit has been talking to them, has been giving them the signs, and they're ignoring it because, they don't want to do the right thing. They want to do those immediate things that draw in attention. They causes others to feel that, to give others a good laugh, not realizing that they are, honey, they are reality TV in its finest, and they are their own fucked up producer. So I'm going to get to this Ace of Cups, but I need you to understand this, right? So they need to get to the Five of Wands. As I just fucking said, and I just really... Now, Five of Wands is really usually depicted as people battling with their obstacles and their challenges and just conflict and disagreement and everything. But as I said, this person does not realize how they have been the laughing joke. They've been the laughing stock. That they've been the one putting on all these shows for everyone else. And yeah, people invest in them because they don't want to create the chaos for themselves. So they go to this person, to this energy. Thank you, Spirit, to find that access to the chaos. And that chaos is, Spirit is telling me there is this strong entity. There's this strong entity that's just been following you around. Spirit said this may even remind you of how people treated you, those who did not like you and didn't have a fucking reason not to like you other than your face was your face. You had people around you who just chose to be around you. They didn't try to invest themselves in the understanding of why people chose you. They just didn't want people to choose you. This person, this energy is literally, Spirit said this entity is falling, and it's falling from a very high pedestal that they created for themselves. Childish shit, Lego blocks. I'm even seeing Lincoln Logs. And none of the shit is stable. They're giving me, well, it's not, they're giving me Jumanji, but they're also giving me Jenga. This energy, this person, this, who is some of everything, honey, a cesspool of diseases, has been the center of entertainment. So this tower is falling, and Spirit is letting you know, they've told them to move the fuck along, and they won't. So when I saw that was at the bottom of the deck, I pulled out one extra card to put right here in the center of the wig and ask Spirit, what is it that they are failing to realize? They're not tapping into their emotional intellect at all. They refuse to tap into the contradiction of how all this shit that they have been engaging in, how it really makes them feel when they are by themselves, when there's nobody cheering them along, when there's nobody tossing pennies at their feet, which, said to U.S. government, pennies have no value anymore. They refuse to understand the level of intimacy, not just of themselves, but of you. Of you. The fact that they hate you and they are bothered by you, and this entity has been coming at you so harshly because it refuses to let you go, to see everything that, loud confirmation and another confirmation. All of them refuse to let that level of intimacy of you be seen and understood by the fact that it's affected them so much. Why are we reaching over here? I'm going to look at this card. It's affected them so much that it's caused them to be rageful. And all that rage, Spirit is saying, this is why your battle song is, I want you to take me to Funky Town. Because you said, go ahead and take me there. Take me to that point. Your energy, that part of your spirit, that Spirit won't allow to just live present within you 24/7, 365. Because they know how dangerous you can get. They know, like they say, leave the quiet ones alone. Because those who ain't bothering anybody, they really saving you. But you got them taunting ass miscellaneous people who want to act like Dennis the Menace, who want to see you go there. And they may be doing things harshly towards you. They may be fucking with your investments. They may, definitely fucking with your time. But Spirit said you do understand. Spiritually, you've learned how to discard all that projection. They say keep on going because you're doing wonderful, baby. But they don't realize that all that energy that they have been bringing and projecting towards you, and that they've been slingshotting over into your yard, is going to be propelled right back at them. And ain't nothing they can do to stop it. Because now Spirit wants you to know, don't get scared of yourself. Because that portion of your spiritual energy that Spirit won't let you keep within you. Because like I said, they know how dangerous it is. That waking up the Kraken. Spirit to say it's going to happen. It's going to happen whether it happens because of how you elevate, whether it's happening because you actually need to get to a place of having to defend yourself, self-defense. They said all the facts and all the details have been kept record of. So don't be afraid of yourself. But, do caution yourself because, honey, you already know how much of a fucking beast you are. Now, I'm going to read this damn card. Okay. Ooh, it says ease. It says, now anticipate a smoother journey ahead as past obstacles and barriers are being lifted away. Believe that your path forward is in harmony with positive energy and boundless opportunities. That's for you right there. That's for you right there. So all that background shit. Ooh, speaking of background shit. There it is. Temperance. So for them, we're going to move this right along because I noticed that there was space here. But all that background shit and all this other shit that's going on, of them fucking with you, of you going on about your day, about your life, and it's not even that they are necessarily even in the presence of you. You feel it. You feel it, and you know for a fact that that energy is not yours. Spirit is telling you, keep it cool, keep it calm, keep it steady. Because when that red button, when that go button is red, baby. Shit. That go button is red. When it's time and they push that right button in you, what they are not understanding is when it comes to self-defense, there are no rules. Anything goes. So let's go ahead. Oh, baby. And you got faith at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what you want to tell us with this Capricorn? Because we can wrap this up. Don't feel this is supposed to be, real love. What we got to say around real love? Okay. Okay. Spirit said, block all that other shit out. You don't even need it. Because regardless, however you choose, there go faith again. However you choose to protect yourself in that moment, it's justified. And then I say that, didn't feel that this read was going to be that long. Overall mess, there you go. Stay in your temperance. Keep yourself balanced. Your angels, your ancestors, your guardian angels, your spirit team, the divine, the universe, they all know what the heck, the hell, the heavenly bodies is going on. All right. So stay within your faith. Continue to heal yourself. Continue to notice when that mark of the beast appears. Okay. The Spirit said for some of you, you might need to coach yourself into being more present in the moment because some of y'all had that blackout effect, as I do. Spirit said there are also those who tend to disagree with who you are, how you look, and just want to say shit. Just want to say shit because they want to see if you will allow yourself to be readjusted to see if you are really desperate for someone else's approval. Why are we reaching over here, Spirit? Oh, we did say we was going to, honey. 2 cards. Honey. So it got a lot to do with, gender roles. So androgyny with this 2 of Swords. They saying put this right over here. Ain't no indecision about you. What Spirit is giving me with this is that you can do this, you can handle this shit with your eyes closed. And that's why they also wanted me to let you know this is about energy. This is all about your energy. This is about them trying to readjust your energy from all of this. And with the fact that work, labor, and efforts came out with the rich guy. And that the relationship that I have with this rich guy, because let me show you. Usually when he come out by himself, if he just pointing like that, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not trying to hear anything you got to say. Because you just want to showboat. You're on that, what's trending? I got this, I got that. You should want me type stuff. But with this coming out, so important. With this coming out with the work, labor, and efforts card. Now, you really about that life. You can get what's trending, but you get it because you like it. You don't get it and you don't do things because someone else is trying to apply pressure onto you to tell you how it is or try to readjust you to how they would prefer for you to be. Because these people are very indecisive. These people, they They will say something to you to get you to, to get you to readjust yourself to their liking. But here's the thing about it, they don't even like you being stable. So they don't want you to really know what their rules are. They really don't want you to know that they don't have principles, that they don't have values, that they don't have morals, that their principles are really just to fuck shit up, that their morals is really just to fuck shit up and cause complications. And because they feel like so long as they keep you, I'm seeing a seal trying to balance on a beach ball, so long as they try to keep you doing that shit and having to keep on putting more air into the ball, because a seal is rather heavy, and I'm talking about one of those plastic beach balls, trying to get you to do the impossible. They feel that you will never be able to catch up to where it is that their mindset is at. But you already know you don't do shit that don't make sense. And when you find yourself doing shit that don't make sense, no, curriculum. You look at the curriculum and you really correct that shit, because you will not have that mishap ever again. So here with the divine feminine, I'm also seeing this thing about somebody objectifying this energy in their attempts. All right, so however that resonates for you, but they feel that in order for you to actually have power, that you should be more in your masculine. So if you are a masculine, they feel that you need to be ultimately in your masculine. Fuck your feminine energy. No, being completely masculine is toxic as shit. It's toxic as shit. Being completely masculine, right? That, once again, temperance, allow the balance to happen. And stay in your balance. Ain't no allowed about it, you get it. And then if you are a feminine, confirmation. So yeah, stay in your balance, honey. Stay in your balance. You know what your balance feels like, look like, and all that stuff. But if indeed you are a feminine, they feel that you being in masculine energy is toxic. That you're supposed to be toxic just by being completely feminine. So whether you're masculine or whether you're feminine, they feel that you're supposed to stay within your gender identity and just be solely that. And being solely in your gender identity, that's going to have you be as toxic as this motherfucker is, as this energy is, as all that behind the scenes shit is. So Rebels, let's go ahead and get you a message and get you on up out of here. Because Spirit say we ain't got too much time for this shit. We're 22 minutes in. Okay, and it says it's in the details, baby. It's in the details. What you need to know lies in the details. Pay attention to the cues in someone's behavior, expression, and their general demeanor, especially when words appear unclear and misleading. Then you have that clarifying with passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your life, in your love life and career. So all that other shit that you don't live through, you made it. You made it. Just keep going. They just trying to diminish it, like I said, and trying to project even harder. Why is it that we want to reach for it right here? They said return all that shit. They can have it. They can have it. But when, honey, look, Spirit done warned them. And Spirit done also told you. Now you know there is a level. There's many levels to how you, once again, how you get to defending yourself, how you protect yourself, right? You've been doing the spiritual cleansing. You've been doing your affirmations, focus on your manifestations, focusing on you, not worried about anybody else, and worrying about the business that is yours to be paying attention to, worrying about the business that is yours to mind. Fuck them. Just simply, but don't simply fuck them in like the earthly tone, because that's one in the earthly being in ways, because that's one of the simplest things that people can do, right? Is fuck each other, but they're finding it so difficult to fuck you over. So then you have 24. But this card right here, the clarifying card, says keep moving forward even if you are unsure of your next steps or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, you are walking. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. And then it's got 24, 24 with good times. You are worthy of affection, luxury, and pleasures. Mm. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, I'm sorry, I'm getting a download while I'm reading this. If you spread love, you will find, oh, it will find its way back to you multiplied. The download that I was getting is that there is discouragement within this message. Spirit, once again, there's discouragement within this message. If you are not using your discernment clearly, if you are not using your discernment at all, there's discouragement in this message. When it says you will find, tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page. What Spirit wants me to share with you is yes, you are all on the same page. Even those who disagree with you are all on the same page with you. Because whether they see you as the villain in their story or you see them as little minions and villains in your story, the story has to unfold. It has to happen. And it had to happen this way. So, Rebels, I love you and I adore you, but listen. See, it has to happen this way. So do what you need to do to feel safe, and do understand that your boundaries and your walls are exactly where they're supposed to be. There's no force fitting anything, and that being justified in your actions isn't even something that you need to look at. Spirit said, look at the realism and the reality of the sickness of others and continue to move yourself away from. So, Rebels, I love you and I adore you. But, oh, shoot. What we doing? Honey, keep on focusing on you. I see where you focus. I see where your focus is at. I see you already know. If you made it to this point in the read, I appreciate you. I thank you. Those who are subscribed, those who aren't subscribed, really use your discernment for this message, because everybody's fight with this energy is different. But as usual, we about to go live our life, go make it do what it needs to do for us, baby, and go mind our own business. Go Rebels.